perfect summer is over.
Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. I'm actually feeling a bit sick and a bit nervous because we are having a horse vetted for Coco, and it's quite a long story. It's so bizarre how things work out, and I will tell you the whole story afterwards once we know what's happened, whether it's going to be ours or not. It is so exciting, and Coco's away, so I'm going to the vetting. It is a wet, miserable August day. It's horrible. I've got my collar right up. I'm wearing a Beaufort and Blake shirt, which I bought in the sale. It's a small. Normally I'd be an extra small in their shirts, but actually it's such a great price. I went for it. It's slightly on the big side, and that doesn't matter, but I thought it was cozy shirt kind of day. And then I've got my Musto. I adore Mustos for this kind of weather. Wet weather, they are the absolute best. And this is a new one that Musto kindly sent to me, which is a real treat, because my old Musto I had since before I had Archie. So it's a very, very long time. 14 years, and actually it's still going strong, just the zip is beginning to get a little bit catchy when you kind of just feed it in, but it's still completely usable and a great coat. So that will be my mucking out coat, and this will be my smarter one. But I love the fact they're like lightly fleeced lined. They've got a pocket here, they've got a hood that you can fold away, that you can like tighten to make tighter so it comes down over your face, and it's quite nice. It looks really smart when it's folded away. You've got adjustable and reflective bits on here, and then just really good sized pockets, a secret pocket here which is really good for like phone and that sort of stuff, and it's lightweight but warm because it's fleece lined. They do one that doesn't have the fleece lining, which is just like a shell, which would be like just a like light raincoat. I tend to get quite cold, so I like the fleece lining. And then in the winter I've got another Musto zip fleece, like that's just a fleece. I put that on underneath, so I've got a double whammy, and I just find them the best coats. So I put that on to keep me dry, and I've literally been praying, and yeah. So I'm going to go and meet my lovely vet. So my lovely vet is doing the vetting. It's all local, and I want to say it's like perfect, but it's only perfect if she passes. So I'm going to keep you posted. I am, feeling really nervous. I wish I had Coco here to hold my hand. Anyway, I'm going to hit the road, and literally I've got everything crossed. That noise when I turn the engine on, it cuts you off. I've learned that. But what I was trying to say is, when I start the engine, the sunroof opens, which is very clever. I don't know if that's a button that I've pressed inadvertently. I'm not sure I did that when I first got it, but anyway, I just simply adore this car. I know I keep going on about it, but I can't believe how lucky I am. And actually they've just been out, and they've put marks around the potholes just about by our lane. So hopefully they're going to come and fix them, because I don't know if you felt that, but there's a big hole right there. Anyway, I can't talk to you and drive, so I will keep you posted and let you know what happens. I think this is the most nerve-wracking moment I've been through for a very, very, very long time, and it's dragged on for weeks, and I've kept it a massive secret too, so it's been really hard. Anyway, I must stop prevaricating and just get there.
In a flash and you're on your way, somebody near, it's open for tonight, it's not too late.
Oh my goodness, so far she has passed. We are now on the X-ray stage. Oh my goodness, I am so nervous. I actually feel sick. She is absolutely gorgeous. I will tell you more about her if her X-rays are fine. Fingers crossed. my goodness, this is too stressful. So the vets had a problem with his x-ray kit and had to go back to surgery to get something else. So we've had a pause for like an hour and a half. It's so stressful. So we're like, he's x-rayed 2 front legs. I don't know if he's finished x-raying the legs. I don't know. But yeah, we're not even halfway through the x-ray bit and it's dragging out. It's like, okay. So it's been 3 hours now of me feeling unbelievably sick. Anyhow, hopefully, we'll have good news. I'll keep you posted. Oh my goodness, she's passed. I cannot believe I'm saying those words. It is so exciting. I am really hot. I was dressed for the right weather this morning. However, we now have a beautiful sunny day. I'm currently wearing cashmere socks from Bear Scotland, my chamois neoprene lined welly boots, jeans and a shirt. Feeling quite toasty and very overexcited. I've just told Coco. I just tried to ring Simon. He told me to have to call me back, so he doesn't know yet. But it is seriously exciting. Yes. Anyhow, I'm going to get home, literally have a cold drink and get changed as quickly as I possibly can. And then I need to crack on with my day because I got the phone call from the vet to say what time he was going to be there, like 10 o'clock this morning. And I pretty much sort of had to get my skates on and get over for the vetting then. And then because of the delay, we've only just finished and it's 3:15, so I've got quite a lot to do. I've got a B&B turnaround. The house is currently filthy. I need to do loads of gardening. I've got a load of washing in the machine that hasn't been emptied since this morning, and children that need their mother. Anyhow, I probably won't talk to you again today. I don't know. We'll see how I go. But I've got a lot to do, but it's so terribly exciting. I don't know when she's going to come. There is no great rush because we are going up to Scotland and blah blah, long story, but it is very exciting. So yes, I literally have been on tenterhooks. I've been on tenterhooks for quite a long time. I need to go back through my phone and see when we first went to ride her and when this all came about, but it's been over a couple of months. And yes, anyhow, I will talk to you again later on. Hi, I don't know, I've actually lost for words. The day has completely run away with me. I just bumped into the lovely dental dental secretary from our local dentist practice. And I said, oh my goodness, Karen, I think in my head it should be 2 o'clock. And actually, it's now 10 to 6, and I don't know where today has gone. I just don't know where it's gone. I've spent quite a lot of it wrapping up orders. I have had the most incredible amount of orders. The response to my diary has been mind-blowing, which is so exciting. So I have spent quite a bit of today wrapping orders. I had a Zoom with my members club this morning, which is always really lovely. Gus has had a friend here, Archie has gone to a friend's, Coco's on her way back from France. It's kind of all been go. Simon's been kind of in and out. Gus had a cricket session. Archie couldn't join in because his cut on his leg is still healing, the one that got infected. It's so much better. The nurse at our local doctor's surgery, unbelievable, such a lovely lady, incredible. We're going again tomorrow for what am I saying? The dressing to be changed. And she's been using some iodine on gauze and it's doing really well. He's finished the antibiotics and he is a happy boy. And I just had a, I think Coco's flight's delayed by 2 hours, which actually means I will be picking her up in the middle of the night. Like, actually the early hours of the morning. And they've got the orthodontist early tomorrow morning, about an hour's drive. That's not great news. Hang on, I'm going to read and reply to that message and then carry on chatting to you. Okay, my friend who's flying back with her has just said more info to follow, but at the moment it looks like they're delayed by 2 hours, which is really not ideal. But hey ho, I will probably sleep for a few hours before driving to the airport to pick them up. Anyway, I've spent also quite a lot of time, that's I think where today's gone. Spent quite a lot of time talking to the current owner of the horse that we are buying, and it is all very exciting, and insurance companies and all that jazz, which actually takes quite a lot of time. Actually, it's probably taken a couple of hours, which is why I feel like it should be 2 o'clock and actually it's 6 o'clock. That is where today is gone. I don't know when the new horse is coming because we're about to go away. Just for a sort of basically a long weekend in Scotland, but so I think she'll come when we get back because that is the most sensible thing to do. So yes, very exciting, but we've just got to be patient for a little bit longer before she arrives. I actually went back to look at the date of the first time we went to try her, and it was back in June. So this really has been a lengthy process, and I've had to keep it a secret because there's no point talking about something that hasn't happened. And there's so many ifs and buts, and buying horses is not straightforward. But this has been actually, although it's been quite lengthy, a really lovely experience because we know the owner. He knows my brother really well and his wife, and it's just so funny. And I said this in last week's vlog, how sometimes the stars just align, and this is one of those moments as well. And Coco is desperate for her to be here and desperate for her to get to know her, but we've just had to be patient and take our time, and there is no rush. There is no rush, and that's what the owner keeps saying to me. It's much better just to take our time and not rush and make sure that it's a right fit. And so Coco has tried her lots, and we've got to know her, and she's a really, really lovely personality. So that is very exciting. So you will see her at some point, but not just yet. But the great news is it's all looking really positive and going in the right direction. Gus is currently outside doing errands for me, and he's on his way in. So I am going to put him onto his next lot of jobs to do. He's been so helpful. Yesterday he picked all of the green beans from the kitchen garden and dug up all of my potatoes. He's just been up doing some composting for me. And the chickens, we are loving the chickens. I can't tell you how much we are loving the chickens. They are such a delight to have. But I'm going to sort Gussie out and chat to you a little bit later on. I've just got Gus on track with his next task. I find that, and I think that's why it's quite hard vlogging over the holidays. If I just leave them to their own devices, they're either on their phone or they're gaming, and the day just goes and they've done nothing else. And so I have to sort of keep on it. We've also massively reduced tech time, which means I need to be even more involved, you know, just keeping them on track and keeping them, you know, otherwise their childhood just disappears. I don't know if you have the same problem. You know, they can get lost down a rabbit hole of gaming and not surface for literally a whole day if they're allowed to, and so you've just got to keep them on track. And Gus is reading a book at the moment that he needs to finish before he goes back to school, so I need to just keep him on task. He's sweetly just come in with some more potatoes, so the leftover carrots from yesterday's lunch that were cooked have gone. He took them up to the chickens. He's also put a couple of logs in there that we can sit on. The chickens can play on and we can sit on and spend some time just chatting to the chickens, which is what we've actually been doing. But he said, Mummy, I've just found some more rogue potatoes. So we have got a lot of potatoes. It's been a great year for potatoes. And look, it's not very good for my basil. No, those ones are doing really well, but that one, I think I forgot to water for a week. Anyhow, so yes, I was talking about the horse. So that, yes, we'll keep you posted, but it's yes. What else has been going on? So yesterday was just a day of jobs. I had a good sort out in the house, name taping, cleaning, just organising stuff, and it was very much a family day. I had a lovely Sunday roast, and yeah, just a happy day pottering around here, and I think that's kind of all news at the moment. I am going to finish wrapping these orders. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 more orders to wrap and a little bit more granola to make, so I'm going to crack on and do that, and yeah, I'll chat to you again tomorrow. Good morning. I'm in my snuggly robe and I'm just coming up to check the ponies, let the dogs out, let the hens out and do all of that jazz. I am much brighter-eyed and bushy-tailed than I should have been if I did the airport run. And actually, sorry, that's a really bad angle. Simon really sweetly said, let's book them a cab because you're not going to get to bed till like 2:30. And I don't function very well without sleep. And I've got a lot to cram into today. So we ordered them a taxi. I wasn't planning on going to bed. I was just going to potter because I had quite a few jobs to do. But Simon insisted I came up to bed. So I did. And just up here, letting the girls out. I can hear them. Gus has got so helpful with the hens. It's really lovely. Oh look, he's put a selection of things in for them. There's if you can see, there's, I don't know if you can see, there's some carrots, there's a few bits, and oh, he's such a sweet boy, anyway. Let me just close this so they don't escape, and we can let the girls out together. Come on, good morning. Good morning. Here they are. Hello. I think that sound that hens make is really soothing. I've had lots of people say that they come up and chat to their hens as well. I just had something land on me. And I think, yeah, it's just a really soothing, lovely sound. Now, Simon's taken the children to the orthodontist this morning. I have got a very quick photo shoot with Sophie because I've got a couple of things that I want to snap. And I mean, like, hopefully we're going to be 45 minutes max. And then I need to take the children to Chichester to do a couple of last sort of back to school bits. Have that sound when they're eating too. Anyhow, so I'm going to make sure that everybody is getting up, getting ready, and we'll have a quick breakfast and I will chat to you a bit later on. I'm now dressed, ready for the day, although the day has got well underway and Florence has just come because I've got something to show you. Florence, good girl, you've appeared right on cue today. Florence has got a new collar. I don't know, did I tell you that her collar fell off and we lost it? Well, Hicks and Hydes got in touch saying could they send Penny and Florence collars, and what size would I like? Perfect timing, because I have absolutely no idea what Florence has done with her collar. Penny has just come in. So this is the Hicks and Hyde. I sized up for her. So this is a small. The extra small probably would have been better. It's a little bit long, but she's so tiny. I feel like she's going to grow a bit more, and I didn't want her to grow out of the extra small. I'm gonna get Penny and show you hers, because hers is absolutely spot on. Yes, it is. It is. Pen, can we see yours, darling? Can we see yours? Can you come and show everybody? Will you show everybody your one? Here she is. She was just snoozing. So this is Penny's one, ears are getting in the way. So this one is absolutely perfect on Pen, so that's a size small. And I think it's about 14 inch, I can't remember. But they've got this beautiful like stud detail, little brass. It's a bit difficult with ears, but little brass for the lead and little brass buckle, and they're just really plain and lovely. And I like the fact that they are quite narrow. Can you see that? The leather is, that might be easier if I put her over my shoulder. Sorry, children. Can you see? It's quite narrow, and which is perfect for little dogs. Thank you, my darling. I had a good look on their website, and they've got an amazing selection. So I leave Hicks and Hyde's details linked down below. But not only did she send me the collars, she also sent me these bits. So that's a double. So you attach that onto each. No, girls, we don't need that noise. You attach those onto their collars, and then you attach the lead. And they've never had anything quite so smart. They're going to be the smartest girls in town. And then you attach like so. I will insert a little video. It's the wrong way round, but like it's filmed the wrong way round, but you'll get the gist. But these are really, really smart, so I will share their details. So big thank you for sending the girls those. Girls, this is what they do when they're playing with each other. It's the most extraordinary sound. Girls, no thank you. That noise is silly, we don't like it. And I've got Lola, I don't know, we really want to teach her jumping up. Come on. No, you can't see her, but she's right here. She's such a good girl, aren't you? You're the easiest. You're as easy as pie. Yes, you are. And she's so good with the hens. So good with the hens. I just get her to sit outside the electric fence enclosure, and she's as good as gold. You sit and watch them all. Anyway, so I thought I'd just share that with you. And I promised I would give you a cleaning product update. You can see I have been using this one. I've been using this one too. So this is the All Things multi-purpose refillable eco cleaner from Home Things, and I will leave their details linked down below. And this is grapefruit and mandarin, and this is the Purdy and Fig counter cleaner. And I put the geranium and ylang ylang fragrance cleaner solution in here, and then added water. And this just comes with a tablet that dissolves into slightly warm water. So really easy to set them both up. This one smells amazing, like the smell is incredible, it's divine. And this one is a really great multi-purpose cleaner. This one I've just used on work surfaces. I've actually used this on glass. I've used this in the bathroom. Both lovely. Much of a muchness. I don't think like cleaning power either or. This one definitely fragrance really, really lovely. This one is just like a great workhorse cleaner, if that makes sense. So both great recommendations, and I can highly recommend. I tell you what, this one smell wise, one hands down. Then the dishwasher tablets, let's look at those. So I just popped them in the Kilner jar because it's just easier than the cardboard packaging that it comes in. But I love that packaging, really, really, really great packaging. And great dishwasher tablets. So what's brilliant about them is I actually have kept the packaging. I'll talk to you guys about. So they are all in one, rinse aid and salt, and I just love that. Clean really well, absolutely great. I'm hooked. I love the packaging. I love the fact that they are just much better all round. So I am totally sold on the dishwasher tablets. So I'll make sure that these are linked down below as well from Home Things. Then I got some posts yesterday, which, so Tish, who works for me, posted while we were away. She did all of the posts for the members club. So for my members club, I have tier 1, which is digital, and tier 2, which is physical. So while we're talking about it, let me show you. So if you've signed up to the digital, you just get it digitally, you can print it yourself, you can keep it, nothing comes in the post. If you sign up to tier 2, you get one of these, and this is for every member that is a tier 2 member gets one of these as part of their membership. And then each month I send you the content. So I have just put mine in my ring binder. They come in the post like this, and I will give you a quick glimpse. So this is August, and you have 5 recipes, on average 5 recipes, and then 1 how-to video. So there's a how-to video, a notes section, and then all the recipes. So that was a panna cotta with fresh berries, and we did, you know, various summer things. Yeah. So that is what you get if you were part of the members club. That recipe. Oh, caramelised red onion and bacon quiche. There are people still talking about that from a picnic that I did, and my gazpacho, which is also pretty delicious. So if you're part of the members club and you sign up to tier 2, you get this sent to you in the post. And so Tish did all of that posting, and she sent me a package because I needed some of these, and yeah, and in that package, sorry, the door's open and the neighbours are doing something. Inside the package was this. I had a weepy moment. So Tish had this framed, my article, the article about me and good housekeeping, and I just think it was the sweetest, most thoughtful thing. And when I opened the box, thinking it was just going to be kind of these, and I got this and some other goodies as well. Some chocolate, she knows me very, very well. Oh, and some balsamic, she knows me really well. Just so thoughtful, because I wouldn't have actually done this for myself, but now Tish has done it. I will put this up, I will find a special place for it. So just gorgeous and thoughtful. Oh, I know what they're doing. It's workmen, they're filling in the potholes. That is really exciting to have potholes filled in. So I mean, it's all too exciting really at the moment. So thoughtful. Anyhow, I am feeling quite tired. I think getting up in the middle of the night, like, you know, when you know you've got to get up, you don't properly go to sleep, and then just a disturbed night. I am feeling a bit like I was out partying last night and I didn't even have a sip to drink. Anyhow, I have slightly rejigged today. I was supposed to be taking the children to Chichester. Nobody is in the mood for that. Coco has gone back to bed, and I'd rather have a little sleep now than sleep this afternoon and then not sleep tonight, because it's taken Archie, to be perfectly honest, a while to get over the jet lag. He's finally over it and feeling a lot better. But I thought trying to take her to do back to school things was not going to happen today. So I'm going to do that tomorrow and so I've just rejigged things. So that is what we're doing. And I have got B&B room to go and get ready and some bits and pieces. But I don't know how much I tell you about this. I'm working on something at the moment, which is really exciting. Some new products. And so I had a meeting with the person who is my go-between with the factory, which is really exciting. First thing this morning, and we're just working out kind of final bits for the samples. So we're a little way off, but it's some things for Christmas really, which I'm obviously planning now. So that is an exciting meeting. And then Sophie popped over to do a quick photo session with the girls and their collars, and I I just had a couple of other pictures that I wanted her to take before we head off on in a couple of days' time. So she's just amazing, and it's so much easier working with her than trying to bribe the children. And I particularly find when I'm cooking food for my members club, if I'm trying to cook and style and photograph the food, I find it a little bit stressful, and so I'm really learning. I feel like I'm maturing. I'm learning what I find stressful and what I can like outsource, what I can easily do and what I can't. And the things I find challenging, I'm trying to find an easier way to work with them. So if that is Sophie coming over for an hour to snap some pictures, then that is amazing. Whereas trying to snap pictures myself or bribe a child, I don't even really bother with Simon anymore, because it's not good for our marriage, to be perfectly honest. What I would love to do is send him on a massage course and a photography course. And then I think he'd be absolutely perfect. He's a pretty great husband, but his photography skills are zilch. And yeah, I would love to have a massage, but yeah. Anyhow, girl can dream, can't she? I am going to go and sort the B&B room out, sort my children out, and chat to you a little bit later on. Good morning from the chicken coop. I've just let these girls out and given them their breakfast. We actually had chilli and there was some leftover rice last night, so I just brought that up for them to enjoy, and they seem to be. So I've just shared on TikTok their names. I asked my TikTok audience to help me choose names. It has been absolutely hilarious. There has been so much banter at home with the children over it. Somebody suggested J2 Trappy for a name, which the boys just thought was hysterical. Obviously they're taking the mickey out of me, but it was quite funny. So that has actually stuck. So the white one, the light Sussex, is Trappy. This one we've just gone for boring Bluebell, because everyone's calling her Bluebell. It's just stuck. And then over there, the chestnut one is Marjoram, and I think that suits her. So those are the names of our hens. It is Simon's birthday today. He has actually just gone to take the beast to get it cleaned before our mega road trip early tomorrow morning. We are heading up to Scotland, quite far up, actually pretty much the Highlands. So he has gone to take the car to get cleaned and go to the office, and then we're having a birthday tea a little bit later on. It's the most beautiful day, and we have actually got quite a lot to do today. Didn't do school shoes and that malarkey yesterday, which, to be honest, I should have done a few weeks ago. But with Arch away and, sorry, I think I walked into a cobweb with something tickling my face. I wanted to do it all in one go. And so that is today. And actually, and it's fine, I have got backup because Gus doesn't go back to school for a while. So if I need to order for him, Coco's old school shoes still fit, and so do Archer's, but we need to do football boots and just some boring stuff, and get packing and organised. But I've got one more load of laundry to do. Simon gave me a pair of trousers this morning, was like, can these be ready for me to pack this evening? I'm like, oh, what do you expect? Turnaround service in one day. I mean, of course I will. It's really irritating because I did a coloured wash yesterday and he hadn't given them to me. But it's his birthday, so I just smiled and said, of course, my darling, that will be done. Not a problem. Grinning from ear to ear, thinking, anyhow. I am going to go and crack on. I've just got a little bit of baking to do, so I've actually got my apron on. And I have got a lovely friend, an Instagram friend, popping over with her boys in a couple of hours. So I'm really looking forward to meeting her in person is what I'm trying to say. Those words weren't coming out. Really looking forward to meeting her, and yes, then we are heading to the shops. Anyhow, I will prattle on to you a little bit later. Well, We are at Beaconsfield service station of all the glamorous places in the world for me to pop up and say good morning to you. Yesterday I was super busy getting everything packed and organised because we are en route to Scotland. So Archer's going back to school, Gus is up there for a taster weekend to see what he thinks of it. Although he did it last year and loved it, but we just thought we'd go back and check. And so we've just stopped. I didn't chat to you first thing this morning because I needed to focus. I needed my head on, all the things I needed to do, what we need to take. We have got Lola with us, the whole family, for a mega road trip in the Beast. And at the moment, Si's driving, and Coco's actually sitting in the front with Lola, and I'm sitting in the back with the boys, which is actually quite comfortable, surprisingly so. Anyway, we're going to just having a quick pit stop here, and I will talk to you as we head on up northwards for our annual Scottish trip. I mean, every summer we've always gone up to Scotland, and now it's school up there too. So anyway, it should be a lovely long weekend up north. So some supplies. Grazia and hello. I want to read about Ollie and Gareth's babies and Krispy Kreme donuts because why not? We've just stopped at T-Bay services and I am taking Lola for a little walk. The others are starving and actually I had 2 Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm still doing all right. So I thought I'd take her for a little walk first while they go in and get some food and have a pee and all of that jazz. But actually we're having a pretty good run. I love T-Bay. Look, there's a couple of ducks there behind my head. And it's a beautiful day. The Beast is magnificent. I've just done a stint driving and it's gorgeous. Love it. Still learning the buttons and Apple CarPlay and how to have Apple CarPlay on and the radio, but getting used to it. Look at that stunning view behind me. I love it as we start heading north and the amazing countryside and the hills, and it's just beautiful. Anyway, to take this one, let her have a little leg stretch, and I think our ETA before stopping was about 8:30 this evening, so we'll see. Hopefully we're there by sort of, 9:30 is kind of what I'm thinking. And we've got a relatively early start tomorrow morning. But anyway, hopefully it's a good journey.
Yes, you've been here for quite some time, but my heart tells me you should stay a little while. Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere we go is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you.
I'm sitting in the back, in the middle. I've got my darling daughter asleep on my lap, and so I thought I'd just chat to you. The boys have gone in to get a drink, have a quick pee stop, and I didn't want to wake Coco up, so I thought I'd just sit here for a moment and actually chat to you and end this week's vlog. Really exciting. I thought the boys were coming back, but it's not, it's somebody else. Really exciting. Coco's new horse is arriving the day after we get back, so something super exciting to look forward to. There's been a lot of chat about her arrival in the car on the way up, and I'm still bursting with excitement about it. Coco's bursting with excitement too, and she's been so patient because it has been a lengthy process, but sometimes these things are best not rushed and just, take your time. And I'm a great believer if things are meant to be, they do just fall into place. I have had a lot of terrible experiences buying horses in the past. On one, I shattered my scapula, my shoulder blade. That was nasty. On another one, that was a complete and utter disaster, and I had a 5-stage vetting. I had bloods. He came from a top well-known show home, and he was lame like 6 weeks after he arrived, properly lame, and it was just, the whole thing was awful. And then the next horse broke my leg. So yes, not great experiences. So I was just kind of dreading looking like at adverts, and I did make a couple of phone calls, but nothing that we actually went to see. And I just, you know, word of mouth, chatting to people, putting out the feelers, and this is all just meant to be, and very, very exciting. Anyway, I will chat to you again next week for next week's vlog, but I have got something coming for Tuesday, talking about my dad, talking about the past. Quite a few people that got in touch after I think it's last week's vlog, and so I'm sharing a bit about that and talking about trauma and all sorts of things along those lines. So anyway, hopefully you find that interesting, and I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog and our yeah, what we've been up to this week. I've tried to share snippets of it. It's been really full on, trying to get everybody ready and back to school, and getting the right balance between being a good present mummy and doing what I do as well isn't easy, but thank you for bearing with me. There'll be lots of things coming once they're back at school and get back to normal. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and lots of love.
All the way, 'cause my heart screams, let me carry you home. Bright lights and colors, love is for the ones who dare to wait. No use in running when all I really want is to make you stay. My mind says yes, you've been here for quite some time, but my heart tells me you should stay a little while. Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my